everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today it is finally here. It is the Champions League final on Legendary. Our journey's either going to end fantastically or it's going to end dramatically, because this is actually going to be the series finale completely, lads. So there's going to be nothing else after this. No like Rangers Career Mode Season 3, as we've won the league in our first season. If you missed that already, spoiler alert. And this is our ultimate challenge now on Legendary with the Rangers squad. Can we get to the Champions League? We've got there. We're against PSG. We almost played against Tottenham. That would have been a heartbreaker. But we've got PSG in the final, and they've battered through basically everyone, including Barcelona. So it's not going to be any easy challenge by any means. Obviously, I put the length of the games up a wee bit longer as well, to I believe 5 minutes half, just to make it a bit more exciting. And I'm not going to lie to you lads, when I was watching this and playing this, I was absolutely bricking it. You see, the two players to watch is Ryan Gauld, who's our midfield little maestro, and Pastore for PSG. If you could smash the like button anyway if you have enjoyed these series. Maybe I'll start doing another one eventually, maybe FIFA 18 or something like that. The only reason I'm not doing another one is because the views and the stuff like that, if you check every video that I make, it's always the Rangers Career Mode that doesn't get as many views, so that's why we don't make it. But here's the starting 11. It's going to take us to the Champions League final. We've got Izzy starting, we've got Ryan Gauld, we've got Barry Mackay on the left, who's been here from the start, we've got Callum Patterson from the right back, Ryan Fraser starting at right mid, Dominic Ball, and we've actually got our defensive partner as well, Sooty, as we like to call him. So we've got the Ball Sooty partnership of dreams back, because we were actually playing in the semi-final against Bayern Leverkusen with Lee Wallace at centre-back, and that was the difficult one, not going to lie. But we've got a full fit squad, and let's have a wee look at the Paris Saint-Germain sort of lineup. We've got Ben Arthur on the bench, brave. They're rocking the 4-3-3, sort of standard with them. I don't think they've actually signed anyone big, but apart from Sule, who's a centre-back that I really like in this game and I really rate. So, right now, lads, if you could smash your predictions down below and in the comments, put it on right now as this video stands. What's the score going to be? And even if you want to do some scorers, again, smash a like button and subscribe if you're new. We're ready to kick off now, lads. The referee is called Linger Falak. I didn't really like him. He looks a bit weird. And let's go. Come on, the Rangers. And so the game sort of starts off and we get the ball here. It's around about the 4th minute. From what I've seen from PSG so far, they're keeping the ball, but this is some lovely movement. Into Ryan Gauld, into Fraser, into Ryan Gauld again, doing some nice little movements here. Just trying to keep the ball rolling, trying to get Barry Mackay involved as well. He had a very quiet second game against the Leverkusen right back, but that is unlucky from Izzy, just slightly over the bar. Come on Izzy, lead us to glory. Moving on to the next highlight now, we've got Rosser picking up the ball at the edge of the box as it always does. Into Ryan Fraser, that's beautiful from Fraser. Let's see if... Oh, he just leaves the defender for dead there. Into Ryan Gauld. Ryan Gauld plays a nice spready pass out to Barry Mackay. Can he get the ball out from his feet and have a little run? He's got Verratti chasing him, but he's going to whip it in low. Oh, that's a chance, lads. I'm not going to lie to you, it's a very tight game so far. I'm struggling to get a hold of the ball, so that's going to be a sore one. Can we do anything from this corner? We've not scored in a corner for a long time. The last time was against Manchester United in the quarters. But that gets cleared out into Ryan Jack, into Izzy again. Let's see what Izzy can do here. And that's a fucking disgusting challenge, you smelly bam. Who's that? Ori. That's a disgusting challenge. Who was that on? I believe that was on Izzy as well. But here's Ryan Gauld. Can he do anything? We've not actually scored a free kick in quite a long time. He whips it right over the wall and curls it into the other post, lads. We are winning 1-0 in the Champions League final against PS Mother effing G. We've got Ryan Gauld there celebrating into the camera, and that is a set piece of dreams just when you need it the most. I got a wee bit flack in the last episode because I put loads of my missed free kicks in. But it's because Ryan Gauld wasn't taking them. Ryan Gauld is the free kick taker. Now, when you look back at that, when I first looked at that, I thought that was an absolute screamer. Should the goalie have saved that, or did I trick him with so much curl on the ball? Put that down below. I believe that was his 3rd goal in the Champions League. What a player he's actually been. At the end of the video, we'll talk about the player of the season and stuff like that. But I think it's really going to be Ryan Gauld, if I'm being honest with you. The goals he scored for Scotland as well. But now can we hold on to this? It's going to go straight away from PSG. And we're winning now, and I'm just thinking about just trying to defend. So we've got any Di Maria here. Di Maria with the ball. Back in, doing that little silly turn that I can never stop, and he hits a fucking banger, and that's a soul destroyer from us. Di Maria bins that up in the top right, and that's just what happens on Legendary, lads. They can just do this to you. Yeah, this isn't good. That turn again. Somebody put it in the comments saying every goal I concede, they do like a weird turn, and it's so true. I've actually went back and looked. I can't stop the turn. Di Maria, that's his 4th goal in the Champions League, so he's up there with Billy Mackay. He's one of the top goal scorers. I know, who'd have thought that? Ryan Jack here, look at that little ball there from Ryan Jack. Into Ryan Gold, can Gold do anything against Aurier? He didn't get booked for that challenge, that's a fucking disgrace. Into Barry Mackay, oh, he's leaving the defender for dead here. What can he do? Can he whip it in low? He's chipping up to the back post, and unfortunately gets cleared away. Rossard, does he fancy a wee shot there? He tries to make a little pass, Fraser tries to cut inside, and that is actually going to be cleared away from PSG. We've actually had an injury. Was that Aurier? Aurier is actually still down, and I believe no, it's actually Kimbe, their centre back, that's actually been injured. So that could be a bonus for us going into the second half. Now we go in 1-1. I'm going to be honest with you, lads, I'm really struggling to get the ball. You see, they've scored with the one shot. I've only had 2, and I scored from a free kick. I'm not really sure what I want to need to do with the squad to try and improve it, because this is probably the toughest game that I've played in the career mode. So let's rock into the second half. If you're still with us, drop it down in the comments and let me know what the second half prediction is going to be. Look at that by Goldie, slips it in there. Ryan Fraser, use some of that pace, man. You've got so much pace and ability. Pass it into Ryan Gold. Can he do anything with this? That's a big chance, especially when we're not getting a lot of the ball. Again, here's a free kick in and getting whipped in from Ryan Jack. Can he whip it in here into Dominic Ball? Again, his goal scoring heroics is the only reason we're still in the Champions League. Remember his 90th minute goal in the group stage? Pass it into Dominic Ball again. Can we get the ball at our feet? Just hit the ball, Rangers. This is so frustrating to watch. But he's just embarrassing us there. And yeah, now they're just going to break away from us. Just look at the turns. Just look at the turns. There's more turns in the road to Slamanen on this motherfucker. Passes into here again, but we've won the ball back. Into Ryan Gold. Izzy's a wee bit struggling, that's necessarily because he's not 100% fit, but we did need to play him. Into Barry Mackay, can he do anything in the centre position? Drossard's not got a shot on him, so we're forced to pass it. And yeah, this is just sort of the story of the half. Auriers have been a wee bit of the... That's what I'm talking about, Rangers. Get stuck in now. Tries to pass it off, and that's Auriers there. Is that not a pass back? Are you having a fucking laugh? How is that not a pass back? If we lose this game now, I'm going to be absolutely raging. It just kicked the ball right at his goalkeeper. Tremendous pressing there from Rangers, using our high pressing technique which CJ Novo 9 and 2 has installed in them from season 1. We're going to make a couple of changes. We're going to bring on Burkin. We're going to change to the 4-3. What's that? The 4-4-2 sort of whatever formation that I've chosen. I can't really remember. We're putting Griggsy on as well, because he did score in the big games. We're bringing on Griggs for his strength and Burkey for his strength and pace. But you see here in the 64th minute, they have got the ball now, and they're just sort of passing it to get a bit more comfortable. He hits a shot there from Cavani, but thankfully that's miles away. You can see by the possession, it is kind of a possession game, very typical and legendary. They try and whip a ball in here and it gets intercepted. Now Barry Mackay against Aurier. I know that's not how you say his name, I know that, but look at this pressing there from Izzy. Look at this is absolutely amazing. He's not giving up at all. Go on, Izzy. Go. That's a foul. Are you absolutely having a laugh? That's a foul, lads? Alright, now we know. 83rd minute, and they're pushing a lot of men forward, trying to get the winner. Throw in at Jack Hammond out to the wide. Now, Burkey made some tremendous runs in the last time. Can he do anything here? Ryan Jack with a beautiful little pass into Will Grigg. Our substitutions sort of linking very well. Burkey's got the pace to get by Silva. There's not many options there. I'm just going to hit it. We've hit it and it's went in, lads. It's went in the 85th minute, I believe. 2-1 to Rangers. Burkey's came on and he scored a goal. Let's have a look at this. It's sort of hit off his leg and then went in. The Rangers folklore. Wait, is that an own goal? I think they're actually saying that's an own goal, but surely that's just got to be a goal from Burkey. They've given us an own goal. I don't care. But that's got to be a goal from Burke. Burke's going to be written in the Rangers light and hanging books and get put into the Hall of Fame for that goal. 88th minute now. I'm just thinking about just preserving this lead. The old dangleberries are a wee bit tight. I could clench a walnut with my ass right now. I'm so nervous. This has never been done, lads. A three-star team winning, trying to win the Champions League. So it comes here in the 8th and 9th minute, as you can expect. They are going to go all out. They whip a dangerous ball in here, where they get it cleared, but just slips to Ori, who's been the hero and the villain and almost the hero there. That is unlucky. But you see here, as soon as we chip this ball up, it goes into Ryan Jack. Can they win the header? Of course they can. Ryan Jack is our famous man. Into Lee Wallace, who's playing in the Champions League final. What a hang for him, for the former captain. Pass into Will Grigg. Can Grigg do anything? He's just trying to hold the ball, and look at his strength. That's what, he's maybe not scored as many goals, but he does that. And into Lee Wallace. Can Izzy win the ball? Can he do anything now? I don't think so. Can we try and whip it back? Maybe get Lee Wallace a wee cheeky goal. It is a corner now. All we need to do is keep the ball in the corner, but for whatever reason, I just don't do that. I'll chip the ball in. But that's it, lads. The Champions League has been won on Legendary with the Glasgow Ray. Andy Robson celebrating like an absolute maniac. Ryan Gould's free kick and Tramp's own goal. I still think that should have been a Burke's goal. Put that in the comments. Should have been that Burke's goal. I would just kind of pretend that's a Burkey's goal. I think that's some kind of error there from Rangers, from the FA. But look at that. Just look at this. anyone who's played this game and has even attempted to play in Legend knows how hard this is. What an achievement from where we started in Season 1, with them saying, like, our whole attention was to try and win the league within 3 years. We done it the first year, we qualified, we played so poorly in the group stages, we got 2 late wins and we scraped through on goal difference because PSV got beat on the last game, but we stuck in, we put out Bayern Munich tremendously well, we put out Manchester United by a 1-0 goal, we battered Bayer Leverkusen in the semi-finals, and here we are, lifting the cup up. Oh yes! The season is over, the career mode is over, lads. I think that's Dominic Ball that's actually lifting up as our captain on the field. What a man he's came in. When we signed him and Sooty, that's when they sort of changed for the better. We got a defensive solid partnership, and I'm not going to lie to you, lads, it was a very, very difficult game. I know there's not too many like goal scoring highlights for PSG, but it was hard to break them down. They were not giving me any of the ball. It was one of those games where you get very, very frustrated. But this is what it's all about, lads. This is the whole point of me trying to win this for you guys. They see a wee bit of success. It's actually Ryan Jack who's the captain. Bit controversial because I know some of you don't like Ryan Jack, but Ryan Jack's lifting up as the captain's arm. But anyone who's watched this series from every single episode will not put anything bad about Ryan Jack, because I've seen how many challenges he's made, how many assists, and how much of a tank he's been in the big games. But there we are, lads. Rangers are lifting the Champions League. That is the end of the journey. The career mode is done. Have you enjoyed it? Make sure to be letting me know down below. So yeah, I do apologise about the career mode sort of ending, but like I said, it doesn't get as many comments as my other videos. It really, really doesn't. That's my main thing, is comments. Comments are my sort of thing. If there's loads of comments in the videos, they would obviously stay. But I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to end it. Now, winning the Champions League, where can we really go from there necessarily? With Rangers, we've went and won the Champions League. We've done everything we've set out to be. It's a tremendous achievement. I'm really, really happy you guys got to see it. I'm really happy for you. I know it's not as big as my other videos on my channel, but for you guys who stuck through the channel, who stayed with me from episode 1, I do appreciate you guys supporting the series. I think this is my first series that I've ever actually fully completed. But look at that, that's an absolute disgraceful challenge. And let's just have another wee look at this free kick. Was that the free kick of dreams, or did the goalkeeper have an absolute fucking nightmare? But you can see there's so much curl on that. It actually curls into the other goals. But yeah, that's how it ended. You can see here it's very, very tight. They only had one shot on target and they scored from it. The man of the match was Ryan Gold, who's going to be my player of the season as well. Shout outs to Izzy, who joined us as a 56 rated bronze. Callum Patterson's here from the very start. You see how they actually ended the game. They ended up with 3-4-3. And I think that's going to be it. Who's been your player of the season? Put that down, or player of the series from the very start or to now. Who's been your player of the season, and who's been like your favourite moments? Put anything down below. Let me know. It'd be quite cool just to read back, because obviously the series is ended now. There's the confirmation. 2-1 to the Glasgow Rangers. I have been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching and joining me on this journey, and bye bye.